Alright, so check me out. Jaquez coming to you live and direct with a brand new video. Alright, today we're going to be switching it up. I'm giving you guys a haircut tutorial. I know recently I've been posting gaming vids, but I wanted to do something different. So here we are. I got my man Dion here. We're going to be doing a skin fade comb over tutorial using products. Okay, so keep in touch with that. So to kick it off, to start it off, we're going to be using the trimmers to go to my favorite trimmers of all time currently right now, the wall wireless detailers. These trimmers, man, you know what I'm saying? These trimmers are the best. These are my go-tos, hands down. I can't complain. They spit the white line, they trim the white line, they don't get clogged up or nothing. These trimmers are amazing. So as you guys can see, right here, I'm just, setting the ball line, the additional guideline, cleaning it all up. I do not recommend any of the any new barber that's, that hasn't, learned how to take out the ball line. Do not do the way I did it. I recommend doing it the opposite way, the way I'm doing it right now currently. You see I'm coming up to the line. Do that first. Do not set in the ball line facing the trimmers down. You're gonna accidentally, put in the line that's gonna be hard to take out. So for those who are, not ready to be, handle that kind of stuff, or not, experienced enough to handle this kind of situation. So as you guys can see, we're cleaning it up. We're doing everything nice, consistent, making sure every hair is pretty much gone. I hope everybody's doing okay, man. I know, COVID's been going on. A lot of states are on different paths right now, doing their own thing. I'm pretty sure if a lot of you have had somebody or know somebody who had COVID, man, a lot of stuff going on with that. So back to the video, we're going to be doing, right now I'm using my wall detailers, I'm not using my wall detailers, I'm using my wall wireless seniors. As you guys can see, I got the gold plate on it. I'm just, doing a little flex, just to flex, you feel me? So right here, we're gonna be going up an inch guideline, about an inch from the ball line, using the lever open. Next guideline, we're gonna be using the one red speedo guard. I'm gonna make this video a little bit more easier for people to to understand, because I know in my previous ones maybe somebody or a couple people may have not. I did a lot of steps, so I've tried to break down my steps as easy as possible. So right now we're using the one red speedo guard. We're using that, going up an inch above the no guard, completely open with the wireless wall seniors. So as you guys notice, I'm doing the flick out motion. I'm not really setting in, I'm not laying my blades flat. I'm kind of flicking out, doing out a scoop motion. So make sure you guys are doing, that. Make sure you guys are consistent with that too. Make sure you get every single hair, because not all guards don't, get a clean swipe, same situation as using the blade. So right here, we're going to be using the two red speedo guard open, knocking out the top guideline, just to blend it into the hair where it's short on this comb over. As you guys can see, I'm riding off the head. I'm not really digging into his head. You guys gonna need to learn how to I don't know how to explain it, scoop out that line. As you guys can see, don't dig in, because you accidentally cut the hair. You accidentally cut too much hair, so be careful about that. And from here, I didn't show it, but I'm pretty sure I'm also fading out the top of the one red speedo guard line out using the two closed. I didn't really write that down. I was kind of in the zone, just going at it, just speeding through it, I guess you guys can say. So as you guys can see, as you guys still seeing, I'm still using the scoop out motion. I'm not really digging into his head. Right here, we're gonna be using doing the same guard as before. We're gonna be fading down at this point. We're gonna be using the one red speedo guard. Where am I at? What's going on? What is going on? What is going on? Okay, boom. Okay, so right here, I start off by going, just for safety precautions, by fading down that guideline in specific, I go open first, then slowly close the lever on the line, and I always typically go at a diagonal, like an X motion or a scoop out motion, depending on how the head shape is, or the canvas is. You know what I'm saying? So you guys got to be aware of that. as you guys can see, I'm being, real consistent in what I'm doing. Staying in the same realm, not going too high, not going too low, just making sure my blades is staying at that guideline. Make sure you guys are always being, consistent in what you're doing, because without consistency, you will never finish. So you guys can see, man, I'm putting in that work, man. The fade, as you guys can see, man, is coming out, man, beautiful. This is Dion, one of my best clients, one of my favorite clients, man. You got, man, shout out my man Dion over here looking fresh, making sure my boys is getting up in there. Right here, I know, as you guys can see, like I said, I'm still being consistent in what I'm doing, making sure I'm flicking out the line. I'm not going too high or too low, staying at that line, because you guys need to be careful about going too high in fades, because, there's been plenty of times where even me, for example, like I've been accidentally pushing a fades too high. So make sure you guys are real cautious and aware of what you're doing. A lot of barbering comes down to just being aware of what you're doing and being alert of the way the hair lays and how the head is and all kinds of stuff. Like, barbering is one dope practice, good craft, good trade, but it is very serious, because understand, people, you guys are messing with people's images. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to decide whether this man is going to be, maybe feeling himself or not. At the end of the day, that comes down to him. But, barbers play a big role in everybody's life. You know what I mean? There's never going to be a time where you won't need a barber or not need a barber. Barbers are very, very, very needed in the world. We've been needed throughout the world, throughout all time. So shout out all barbers that are out there, practicing their craft, taking care of people, make sure they're all good. Right here, as you guys can see, my bad, I'm kind of getting sidetracked a little bit. Right here, I have my clippers closed. Well, not closed, but like I said, I start open and then work my way down. Right here, I have no guard going at the ball line, starting out maybe like halfway, maybe open, and then, as I said, closing it as I go down. Be careful about taking out this guideline, because, man, you really can. This is the make or break right here. Like, I feel like the most important guideline when it comes to cutting hair, blending outwise, is the no guard open. That is probably key, I believe. That's where, like, I feel like you need to be, like, make sure that guide is very neat, clean, even, and all across the board. So you guys can see right here, because running what just happened. People gotta be aware that sometimes after a while, clippers do get hot. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of noticed a little bit. I always ask my clients, like, yo, my clippers a little too hot, or they're, because I don't want my client, feeling uncomfortable in my chair. I want my client to feel safe. Make sure I want them to feel, secure, making them feel, good. Make sure that, they trust me. Because trust is important when it comes to cutting hair. You can tell if your client is, trusting you or not. You can feel that. There's not really, you don't have to say it. You can just feel that by just, observing body language. So what I did was I used my Cool Care, cool the blue down. Excuse me. I used my Cool Care, cooled the blade down. I wiped it off, walked away to get some paper towels to wipe off the excess oil or juice or whatever you can call it, off the trimmer, because off the clipper, because you don't want that on the skin. That it can cause infection or something like that. But, man, right here, putting in my shear work, my client, he didn't want to take too much off his head. He wanted to do a little trim, because this client gets cut pretty much almost like every 1 or 2 weeks. So he I don't need to cut too much off. He likes his hair well maintained. So as you guys can see, every now and then you might see me like touch up a couple things here and there, because I might have looked at it differently, or I might look at it from a different angle. Something might not be blended right. So always make sure, like, you're always double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking your work, because anything can go wrong. And on top of that, understand my barbers, understand, like, what I mean, there's no such thing as a perfect haircut. There's gonna be, every haircut you're gonna have a shit ton of mistakes in it. So don't let that discourage you, man. Like, I'm more barbers out there that are learning how to get better over time. Like, it's gonna come, like, and don't beat yourself up about it. There's always gonna be mistakes in the haircut. There's no such thing as a perfect haircut, no matter what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says. There are always mistakes in haircuts. I'm over here just goofing off. You see me doing the little bob, doing the bob left and right. You know what I'm saying? Feeling myself. This is my client. He trusts me, man. I'm comfortable. I'm in my skin right now, being myself. As you guys can see, my client, man, he's really relaxed, very composed, hasn't moved yet, just eyes closed, just, you know, very, 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 very relaxed. You know, my barbers out there, you want your clients to feel safe and secure in your chair. I cannot stress that enough. Like, you need to be, I feel like as a barber, you need to be really self-composed, very calm, and very warm, I guess you can say. You know, that stuff is important. You know what I mean? Oh, so right here, yeah, I'm goofing off. Right here, so blow drying styling. I learned this from my teacher, my instructor, excuse me, Mr. Olson. Amazing instructor. He works at Bates Technical College. I recommend going to that college to get your barber certificate, license, or whatever you want to do, whatever you want to call it. Learn this trick. So you take you take a specific brush such as that one. I don't know what kind of brush it's called. I'm not really up to date with the terminology and names of certain brushes, but I just know it gets the job done. So I use this type of brush. I'm sorry, I wish I could give you guys the name. Use that brush. It's a denim brush. I know that for a fact. It's a denim brush. Blow dry the front hair is how do I explain this? Man, this is kind of weird. So what you need to do is you need to take the brush, brush it backwards and then forwards while scooping it backwards towards the back of the skull, if that makes sense, while blow drying the hair in that direction. Very important. Make sure you take your time when you're doing this part. I know you guys are like, what? Take your time, because you did heck of fast. No. This video is sped up, I guess you can say. Yeah, so take your time when you're doing these things. It looks like I'm just zooming past it, but I'm just chilling, like I said. So just take your time with that. Make sure the hair is laying. It doesn't matter if the hair is looking crazy. It's blow dry, so you expect it to look crazy at the end of this blow dry session. It's gonna look crazy. You want to make sure the hair is thoroughly dry when you get done blow drying the hair. Like, you don't want nothing damp, nothing whatsoever. Nothing like that whatsoever. You want that completely dry. It has to be dry. I cannot stress that enough. So right here, goof it off again. I get my homemade pomade that I made myself. I really love my pomade. It's all natural ingredients. It has a good, amazing, nice hold. So right here, you want to get it, rub it in your hand. I'm just goofing off. I'm going to make sure when it comes to putting product in your hair, when it comes to specifics comb overs, you want to make sure you get the pomade thoroughly mushed in your hands. You want to get some in your fingertips, because I don't know if I did this yet or not, but you want to use your fingertips to claw the hair backwards and then into the direction that you want it to go. Make sure you thoroughly put pomade all up through the hair where you want to make sure it lays nicely. And like I said, about going back to what I said about making sure the hair is dry. See, for that specific reason, like, wet hair and pomade do not mix. The hair must be completely dry. If the hair is not dry, the pomade is not going to sit or hold well. So make sure the hair is, I cannot stress that enough, make sure the hair is dry when you blow dry it. As you guys can see right here, man, I'm just taking care of my client, man. I'm making sure he is straight. I'm always triple checking, double checking, doing shear comb work, making sure he's A1. I'm always double checking, always triple checking, make sure I'm straight across all boards, even though at the end of the day there's going to be mistakes on my haircut and anybody's haircut. Yeah, so man, look at him, bro. He's looking like, I can't, like, what? You cannot hate on me right now. I mean, you can. If you want to hate, by all means hate. I get it, I respect it. You know, you do your job, you know what I mean? It's welcome for sure. So when it comes to lineups and pompadours, please, I cannot, like, this is so irritating. He does not need a lineup whatsoever. Like, I feel like people who have comb overs or hairlines such as his in specific, if you have a hairline, if comb over lineup such as his, as you guys can see, his hairline is not really, straight, quote unquote, I guess you can say. This is the way his hair naturally is, and the way I cut, I want to make the client look as natural as possible, because when it comes to that fake stuff, man, I feel like the fibrings, and for example, I'm just getting off topic right here. Look, people, I want to keep talking about it, but I can't. We get to the end of the video. Look, my man here, look at him. Look, he doesn't even know it. He looks good. You know what I'm saying? So he's out here, right? Moment of silence for those hating in the background. Yeet, baby! You feel me? You feel me? Yo, it's not good to hate, bro. You know, it's bad for your skin. Quit hating, alright? Hey, Dion, pull something for me, babe. You feel me? We out. Give a thumbs up later, people. Bye. Hey, clean. D. Bro, clean. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Bro, that's clean. That's one, yeah. Hey. Yo. Hey.